Okay, Shalom, I'd like to start this video by first and foremost saying Kau Hala Yahweh B'Hashem Yahshai, Barakatah Yahweh B'Hashem Yahshai, B'Hashem Makar Kodash. All praises, glory and honor goes to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahshai, B'Hashem Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutes to you Akim that continue to sincerely push the word in truth and sincerity. Mr. Brother Yeromia here again, and the title of this video is gonna be the destroyer is on the way. Okay, the destroyer is on the way. Do you have the blood on the doorpost of your heart? Okay, that's the title of the lesson. The destroyer is on the way. Do you have the blood on the doorpost of your heart? Okay, because we're approaching the Passover, and you know, man, there's so many videos we do coming from different aspects on the Passover itself. Sometimes it's to do with the ceremony, sometimes to do after the Passover, post Passover. Sometimes it's to do leading up to the Passover. And you know, we're gonna do more, or I myself am gonna do more in-depth videos on the Passover anyway. But I was just thinking on this, man, and yeah, pretty much want to bring this out. This is Exodus 12:23, and it says, "For the Lord Yahweh will pass through to smite the Egyptians, and when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the two side posts, the Lord Yahweh will pass over the door, and will not suffer the destroyer to come unto your house to smite you." Okay, now pretty much the Lord, man, back in Egypt, that destroying angel was Yahweh Shai himself. Okay, now the Lord commanded us to kill the lamb and to put the blood of it on the doorpost and on the lintel at the top part of the door on the two side posts. Okay, and when the destroyer Yahweh Shai saw that, he would pass over the house. Okay, and not destroy. Not, he wouldn't come into you and destroy and smite you. But for every house that didn't have it, aka the houses of the Egyptians, okay, they died, man. You know, they died because they didn't have the blood on the doorpost, and pretty much Yahweh Shai went in and got busy with them and killed their asses, man. You know, the firstborn. And pretty much it's deep because the blood of the lamb represents the blood of the true lamb, which was slain from the foundation of the earth, as the scripture says, talking of Yahweh Shai. So if Yahweh Shai doesn't see his own blood over your own heart, okay, because you see the scriptures, man, in the scriptures the word heart, love means mind, man, and now spiritually we put the blood over our heart, our mind, okay, because we can't actually kill a lamb and put the blood in our doorpost. You'll have the environmental services knocking at your door that very night, and your neighbors reporting you to the police. Okay, so we don't put the blood on our doorpost, but spiritually that blood is over the doorpost of our heart, our love, our mind. Okay, and if that blood is not over you or on the doorpost of your heart, which is your mind, then the Lord could very well get you, man. You know, I talk to myself first and foremost, man. You know, and spiritually that's known as the mark of Thawa, okay, in the Lashon Kodash. Alright, and it's not a physical mark like the Karagma, the mark of the beast is a physical mark. That's a complete different mark. The mark of Thawa is spiritual, and it means exempt from judgment. So if you're doing this, that's why we say Shalom to the sincere Akim, man, because it's all about insincerity. What did the scripture say? Now is the time when the true worshippers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. Okay, you gotta be true about this thing. You gotta be sincere about this thing, man. You know, and this is a time of year where, if you really know what the hell time we're dealing, right? I'm talking about the time of the Passover. If you really know what kind of time that is, man, you would naturally be scared, man. You know, like leading up to the Passover, you get nervous, man. Okay, because that death angel, man, visits the earth, man. Okay? Like back in Egypt, that death angel was Yahweh Shai, man. Why do you think a lot of people die around the Passover? Why do you think a lot of people fall out over the Passover? And if it doesn't happen just before the Passover, it could happen on the day of the Passover. It could also happen a couple of weeks after the Passover. But around that time period, a lot of shit goes down in Israel, man. And why do you think that? Huh? Because those death angel spirits are released from the fourth dimension, man, and they come down on the earth and they fuck with you, man. And you don't want to be one of those guys the death angel swings for, man. Cause when them angels swing with them spiritual swords, man, alright? I don't know if they came up there and told you, but them angels don't miss, man. Those death angels do not miss, okay? And if it swings for your ass, that's your blood clot dead, man. Or out the truth, okay? This thing's not a game, man. People making merry and mirth of the Passover, having their own rap concerts and sisters in Zion dancing and praise and worship teams like it's the church, man. The Passover, listen, Passover, Pesach means just that, passed over. From what? The death angel passed over your house, man. So at the time of the Passover, there's death in the air, man. Oh, man. There's actual death in the air. That's why you gotta pray to the Lord, man. To get yourself right, man. The scripture says, examine yourself daily. Shit, this is one of the times to examine yourself by the second, man. Pray to the Lord. Please make me righteous, man. Make me one of your elect, man. Help me to do that which is correct. Help me to do which is according to the law, man. May I delight in your law. David used to pray those prayers, man. Do you pray those prayers? Make me delight in your law. To be on the right side of Yahweh Shem Yashai. Now, you can't be on the right side of the Yahweh Shem Yashai just by keeping the law, man. The way to really be on the right hand of Yahweh Shem Yashai is to kiss the Son, man. That's why the scripture says, kiss the Son lest he be angry, man. Because we can't keep the law and end up on the right side of Yahweh. Yahweh ain't dealing with us right now, okay? Yahweh basically said, to hell with you, man. And the only way you're coming back is through Yahweh Shai, my son, okay? So really and truly, you got to do what Yahweh Shai says, man. And keep the Passover in the stead Yahweh Shai kept it, man. When Yahweh Shai had that Passover, there weren't no women there. Mariam, that's the Hebrew way of saying Mary. Mary Magdalene weren't there. His mum weren't there. Okay, his sisters weren't there. Okay, shit. Even the other 70 disciples weren't there. It was him and the 12. And amongst them was a devil, man. It was a solemn thing. Okay? And that spirit of death was looming, man. Because Yahweh Shai knew in the next couple of hours, man, he would be put to death, man. And now he's come back round again. Alright? Just like he did in Egypt. And he gonna be putting people to death, man. Because that's what the scripture says. If you eat it unworthily, you eat damnation unto yourself, man. You're damned if you eat this thing and you're not worthy of it, man. That's why leading up to it, man, brothers getting excited. Oh yeah, the Passover. Yeah, man, the Passover. Yeah, we finally get to chill. It's not a fucking chilling session, man. Excuse my French, okay? It's a solemn assembly, man, okay? And there's so much more I want to talk about, but we're going to talk about it more near the time, man. But pretty much, man, this is a time to check ourselves, man. Because, man, the Passover is not a joke, man. And you don't want to be, I don't want to be, and you don't want to be one of them guys that the Lord swings for, man. When the Lord shoots, he don't miss, okay? His aim is on point, okay? The Lord is the one that invented being on point. So how the hell can the Lord miss, man? If the Lord swings for you, you finish, man. So you better not be in that firing line of the Lord, man. And you gotta pray to the Lord that he don't make you one of them guys. Because it's the Lord that chooses if you get shot spiritually, or if you get passed over spiritually and physically, because a lot of people die around the Passover as well, man, as well as falling out of the truth, So I'm just bringing the scripture out, man. Yahweh Shai is that death angel, man. And you do not want to be in his way around this time of year, man. You know, period. But especially around the Passover, man. You know, hey, you might have been fucking around all year, and the Lord wait till the Passover to fuck your ass up, man. You know, so point blank period. Forget the Passover. You don't want to be on his wrong side. Point blank period, man. You know. Anyways, man, this is just a quick solemn reminder. And like I said, we're gonna be doing, or I personally will be doing more videos and all the other akim on the Passover near the time, man. But just make sure you're right, man. You know. With that, I'm gonna say shalom to the hopeful elect.